And welcome, 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 welcome. Hey, hey, hey. It's Dama here again to solve this time Japanese Samsams 1. Well, first of all, welcome you all. And, well, the idea is simple. We solved number 2 the other day. And number two was just insane. Completely insane, I mean. Like we are talking of a 9 hours solve. Literally a 9 hours solve for this insanity here. For this one that you can see now. And yeah, it was so amazing, honestly. So now I wanted to know how hard now will I find JJSS1, and it seems that we will see it today. We are not alone. The stream is well, The solve is made as usual on Discord, so you can join the voice chat if you want, or you can just write here. That's perfectly fine. Hey AQHS, I hope that you will help you as well. And well, I don't know, it seems like a little brother in this case, so we should change this, solving the little brother of the beast. Yeah. And we are not alone. As I said, there is always Bells here, and probably also Isaiah. Hi Bells, Isaiah.
Hey.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, please Isaiah, don't do that again.
What?
Your microphone
my
is
name.
your microphone is just going insane.
I had it off.
Okay. That said, we are almost starting this one. Just one thing before. I hope this one will not be a 9 hours stream, of course. I don't think it will be the case, honestly. But also, in some times of the stream, I will be not on camera, just because I can't have the camera open for the whole stream. But well, in those cases, you will just see me this way. So I think you should still hear me. So please, if someone is in chat, please tell me that you are hearing me as well on Twitch. Like in this at this moment, because I'm trying this other configuration without the camera. So if everything works, I'll just yeah. Ciao Giuseppe. Hey. So just let me know if you hear me. No problem. Okay, nice. Very nice, very nice, very nice. So I can return. And we can start, it seems. So for those that were here for the first one, I mean, you know what we are doing. For all the others, it's a little bit different. It's a lot different. Oh, and sorry, just for a second. This is one of my students. Tutto bene, Giuseppe. Siamo qua a risolvere robe. Sorry. Well, the idea is just the same that we had before. Inside the puzzle, there is, in this case, a 6x6, not an 8x8, but a 6x6. So everything changes because the sum is not too large in this case. And we still have a Casco structure inside the 6x6. And the inner Japanese sums is as we had. So those are just counting, separating the regions. So 11 counts 2 plus 1 plus 3 plus 5, and 4 counts 4, and so on. And we have the wall row and the wall column in every one of those. What do we have outside? Outside, we have the outer Japanese sums that still count the same parity, but we don't have the modulo 4. That would help, I think. And also, I'm still trying to understand if they are... No, they aren't. Yes, okay. They are not switched in order. So they are exactly in the order they appear. 11, 3, 8, 10, 14. So yeah, like this one should be a lot simpler because we know exactly that 16 is the first one and 26 is the latest one, for example, and so on. Also, the star means something. Could be everything. Could be any number of unknown clues, including 0. So if everything is clear, I think we can start. If someone has problems understanding what inner Japanese sums and outer Japanese sums mean, if you are here trying to solve, please ask. If you're not here trying to solve, there is like 30 minutes in the previous video, in the previous stream, in which we digged inside these rule sets a lot, but I will just explain very in like some minutes, maybe in 1 minute, what all of this means. But the whole thing is that you have inside here 6x6 somewhere. Read. It's like that. And when you divide inside, like you imagine that you do something like this, okay? Then like this. When you do that, you're placing here digits, so like that, and so you would have a 3, a 9, and a 9, and those must be outside somewhere. So you could have 3, 9, 9, for example, or you could have 3, 9, 9, or you could have 3, 9, 9, and that's it. Also, when you do that, you are counting for evens and odds in this specific order, counting not only the stuff inside, but also the wall things outside. So you're counting everything. And that's it. I think this pretty much explains everything. So, yeah, I think we can also start and hope that JJSS1 is not as hard as JJSS2. So that said, let me remove me from here and start. So, first of all, what we know, like from the previous solve, is that because you have all the digits 1 to 6 in one row of the Sudoku, or one column of the Sudoku, this means that outside but inside the grid, you have another thing that sums to 21, because all the digits from 1 to 6 sum to 21. So in total, if you have a run of things inside the Sudoku, outside you're summing 42. That is exactly 21 plus 21. That is also just this sum. It's exactly 42. So is there a way for this to not be a row of the Sudoku? Like if those are just column sums of something that is up, and those add up to 42, is that possible? It would be strange, surely. It would surely be strange if this was true. And I mean, oh well, okay. A question mark represents a digit from 1, 9. So surely this one is not part of the... It's just not part of the Sudoku. That's clearly correct. The sum is 42, so this one can't be, because question mark is just a digit 1, 9. So this one can't be. Here you could have 3 times 9, that is 27, and 27 plus 12 is 37, 39, that is not 42, so this one can't be as well. So we know for sure that...
What's the mod for this one?
There isn't mod for this one.
Okay.
So for sure this is inside the Sudoku. That's not much, but for sure this is inside the Sudoku. Oh, and also not only there is no mod, but also the clues are in order, not in ascending order. They are in the same order they appear. Yeah, Beth should be happy for that, right?
Is it still odd versus even?
Yes.
Okay. I think I understand.
Yeah,
Have
like
fun.
I'm asking if this was not in the Sudoku. I think this is a good question to ask. What happens in this case? You have two runs of things, and they are separating evens and odds. This is possible in theory. But is it really? I'm saying that because in theory, we are just summing, I don't know, something, okay? Like imagine that you're summing all of them, because you have at most six things, okay? So imagine that you are summing all of them for this to be 42. Now, is that possible? Considering that those count outside, count stuff that is inside, okay? And because of this row, this can't be the only column for any of those. So it means that at a certain point you must go like that. And because there is 4, I mean, you must go there many times. But imagine that you just go down once. If you go down once here, and so this 1 is lower, then the entire sum is counting. Even if, yeah, like even if... that's possible. That's in theory possible. Because we are counting the stuff that is inside somewhere. And why this shouldn't be 42? I'm not sure we can say that this is not true. Or at least without saying much or without saying more. Okay, okay, there are clearly problems with Discord. I must ask you, anyone, to say on Twitch that you hear me and that the connection is good. Like I don't know, I'm placing some 5s here. You see those 5s? Because it seems that that Discord is having problems, and I want to know if it's my connection or Discord. Because something is. I can hear. Okay. So it's just the Discord then. Okay, fine. Okay, that's good. See, no problem. Okay, nice. Yeah, Twitch is not. Sorry, Discord is not working at the moment. That's fine. That's fine. Who needs Twitch? Yeah, it crashed also on me. Okay. Let me see. Okay, yeah, it doesn't work. Never mind. We'll stay without Twitch. So. Hello, Matt Guy. Hello. Okay, it's like we are meant to say something about this, I think. It clearly feels we are meant to say something here with this. Like it's clearly the most sensible thing to do. Mm. Okay, it's counting parity, though. The fact that it's counting parity, okay, let me return to the option in which this is not inside, okay? Imagine that this is, again, not inside. Like then, again, I'm just saying something that I already said, but imagine that you have this. So you're using every one of the things inside the 6x6. Like, I don't know, imagine that it's just connected to maximize the number of things that can go there, okay? So imagine that it's like that. Now, what are we saying here? We are saying that we have a separation here between even and odds. Hi, Donatello. Thank you. A, B, C, D, E, F. So like we are, I don't know, for example, we are doing something like this, separating those this way. Why this should be a problem? Like it's not. You can do whatever you want with that. Isn't column 6 forced? Let's see. That's a good point. Yes, they are connected. So you have something like that. And it's forced to be like that. That's correct. And when you make 1, 1, 2, and then you get a 3, how can you do that? Wait. So you need this. But then, here you have a 3 or a 5. And remember that these start here, 3, 4, 5, 6, so you get there. Oh, but this means that you need a 3 outside. Because this one must be a single 3. If it was the 3 that is inside, it would be like you would have something up. Because this one is counting this. So you need a 3 outside somewhere, okay? And then something down that we don't know. But this 3 is this. Because it's the first one that you see, I guess. And this is separating again. This and this. And then you need a 5 here. And then you need a 4-6. And you don't know how much of this is separated still. Oh wait, no, it's not true, because this one is like that as well. No. Oh. So you're counting 3, something, 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 and then 2 and 2. Yeah. Yeah, but... But this means that you need at least 1 down and at least 2 up. At least 2 up. Now, 1 down could be here. The 2 up just mean that any of those, like all of those, are not necessarily not part of the thing, because you can just now cancel all of these. So we can make progress from here, because that's 3, 4, 5, and 6. So all of these inside. Yes, I agree. But you can have just the 4 and then the 6 joining the 5. Right? You could have this. You could have this. But yeah, there is clearly something going on here. Because you could have this 3, for example, this 3 being here, and then the 6 going down here, and another 1. Oh, but it's not true, wait. Oh, I see. But it's true one... Okay, one thing is true. That at a certain point, because you need this, and you need exactly this, and... now the problem is that inside you could have... No, yeah, I'm just telling nonsense about outside. Clearly outside is just 3, 10, 5, 2, and 2, but it's not what I wanted to say. No, it's like, oh, it's a lot worse than that. It's 3, then... yeah, I don't know, because it changed considering the inner Japanese sums. But the point is that the inner Japanese sums here... Well, how many of those you need? That's the problem, because you have 3, okay? And you have 1 down here. And still, you need 1 of them here. But you can't have only 1 of them. You must have 2 of them, right? Or more? Or more? Or more? Because in theory, you could have this with a 3 outside, and then separate here. Then here, you need... Okay, this one counts just this. Okay, that's true. And now, you need something that must be even, because then this 3 would not be a 3. And because of that, when you sum here to something that is even, this cell must be even, so it must sum just this 1 or 2 of them. So it's like 4, 6, or 10. When you do that, though, here down, you can sum these and still have space for the 2 to be alone, or not. So you need at least 3 cells. What I mean is that you can't have just 3, then all of these and then the 1. Sorry, all of these and then the 1, because this 1 would be 17. And when you make this one 17, this works for the inner, but it doesn't for the outside, because then this one would be a 20. For what? Okay, if it's that what you wanted to say, that's correct. And this means that you need at least 3 cells. But this is important, because the fact that you need at least 3 cells outside means that you can start here. So now we have this, and then the 1626 is part of the Sudoku. Okay, wow. Okay, that's something. Oh, and still Discord doesn't work. I mean, what the hell? Okay. And we have a 3 here. Now, even if we minimize everything, we have 3 outside. Hi! Because when you do that, you have 3 and 2 things at most outside. No, sorry, at least outside. You could have 4. Then you can start 3, 4, 6, 5, 2, 1. And so you would have a 1 here. Or you go down and you have another 1. So this cell is just a 1. We have a digit. Like, this is funny because you don't know if this 1 is just inside the Sudoku or not. But pretty much what you see here, we know almost all the composition of column 6. I was spending like 5 minutes trying to figure out if there was a way to prove that this row was part of the Sudoku. Because in theory, you could have this as not part of the Sudoku. But then Bells pointed out that this one was really restricted, and we figured out that you have this configuration, and this means just that this one is part of the Sudoku, so I'm pretty happy with that. Honestly. Greens are not part of the Sudoku, if you are asking. But I mean, it's just the same... like the same type of notation that I used with the other one. Also, let me see. Did I use this color? I guess so. Yes, I used this color the other time. So those are never clues. And we can continue. Yeah, after I published it, I realized I could have replaced one of the 1626 with a question marks. Prove that inside the grid first. I mean, I don't agree. I think it's a good red herring because 16 plus 26 is exactly 42. So you want to prove that it's inside. So it's cool. In general. Yes, but now that we are now that we know, that was one of the things that I was thinking when I wanted to prove that it's inside. Now that we know that it's inside, because those are just a run of odds and a run of evens, or the other one, this means that if 16 was odd and 26 was even, then you'd have all the odds in one side summing to, oh well, but you. It's even simpler than that, right? The events in the grid sum to 20, so 12. Yes, exactly, right? Because you have those as odds and those are evens. If the 16 counts the odds, imagine that you have, I don't know, imagine that you have something like this. Okay? If you want the 16 to be the odds, this means that here you're using exactly the 135, okay? And here you're using the 246. But how do you do that? Because now you have 9 here, and so you need the 7 outside. 7 can be made by 3 odds. Yeah, I'm proving the other one first, Bells. Like rigorously, I mean. I see that this breaks, but I'm trying to prove it rigorously. Like the point is that when you want these outside to count for these, you can't add the 2 things inside. You must add the 3 or 1 and 1 like that. But when you do that, I mean, you want a 7 here. How do you make 7? You can't make it by 3 odds, so you need just 7. Now that's 7. 7 because this one is 9, okay? So you want to add 6 to 16 and it doesn't work. Now the 7 here is not 1 plus 3, is not 1 plus 3 plus 5, so this just breaks. And you can't have another even outside, so this clearly doesn't work. So the other option, or I mean, the other world that is the real world in which we are, is this one. But when you do that, hey Rat! When you do this, oh, Discord works again? Let's try. Hi, Discord. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yes. Nice. Discord works again. Okay, so this is the world in which we are. Now, if this is the case, now, yes, Discord completely died, but now it works again. Okay, I see.
Was it Discord kicking everyone out?
I mean, please, Isaiah, reduce your microphone. Okay, I'll do that for you. Never mind. Talk again.
Did Discord kick everyone out?
Again, I'm still regulating your voice right now.
Did Discord kick everyone out?
Okay, nice. Yes, it did. I hope that this will not destroy the ears of anyone, because the first one was really high. Okay. So the only way to make
kick you off of Twitch as well.
I'm on Twitch, yeah, and you are on Twitch as well, yes.
I know that, but did the thing also happen to Twitch?
No, Twitch works. Twitch worked. It's just Discord.
Okay.
So it's 12, and you need 4, and you must have a 4. You can't have just 2, for example, or similar stuff, and you need even cells. So you need a 4 with another 4 and with a 2, 6. Now this counts to 26. So this one would count, again, I'm just regulating, considering this configuration. That could not be true, but we will see in a moment. After that, you need... okay, you need to do that. Of course, you need to do... oh, you need to do this, maybe? Because if you try to do this, it's even. So it's the same thing, or it's this and then those two separated. Interesting. So if this is the case, we are counting... yeah, it always works. It always works. I'm not trying to disprove this case. I know that it's 4 4 26 26 26 and then you have this. But the problem is that you can have two options outside. Like you could have this separation inside the Sudoku, or this separation inside the Sudoku. This could be just the same thing. So I was just saying that both work. So we don't know about those two, but we at least know about the configuration. Both work. The real problem is that in this case, you have only one cell outside. In this case, you have 3 cells outside. Now, if this was the case, you would have 3 cells outside, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then 1. So we know that we would start with a 4 exactly here, because this one couldn't be the sum. Oh, no, it could. It could, never mind. Yeah. Yes, I agree. Okay, and again, we know the configuration of this 1626 now. We don't know where it is placed, but we know something more. That's good. Okay. Okay, this is good. Now, okay, but now this means that we know for sure that we have at least one to the left and one to the right. That means absolutely nothing, but it's correct. Next step. Like next step. We have a 4 4. Like, yeah, the problem is that in theory, any one of those could be the starting one, the starting 4. Okay. Do we have to do something with this now? Question mark 12, question mark, question mark. Not really. Is that relevant instead? Like these 3 again? Oh, I guess we know something about these 3, right? Because you have 3 and 3. Now, we know for sure that, for example, we had this inside the Sudoku. But now I have a 3. And a 3... It's like... yeah, right? Right? You can't have 3 outside made by summing odds. And you can't sum evens as well. So how... like, okay, you have a 3 outside, you have another 3 outside somewhere. And this 3 is counting the first things inside the Sudoku. What does this mean? This means that if the Sudoku is like that, and here we did that, now here we need a 1, 2. And when we make a 1, 2 here, what the hell is the 2 below? Like, it must be just this cell, right? Because you can't make another thing summing to 2 here. So, like, you need the stuff going exactly this way. Literally this way. And then you close. And then you have 3, 4, 5, 6, I guess.
By the way, you aren't streaming this.
I'm not streaming this? Okay.
Well, not on Discord at least.
Now I am.
Thank you.
So, like, okay, we don't know where it is, but we know for sure that we have exactly this inside.
So doesn't this mean that the 3 above the blue, directly above the blue, doesn't that mean that that's in the 6x6?
Yes, I did that. Like, okay, I'm just imagining that it starts here. It starts here, okay.
Oh, okay.
All the things that I have are not related to where the starting point is. I'm just using that as a notepad at the moment. But we know the configuration of 2 entire rows. Well, almost, but... oh, and we know that... we don't. We don't. Like, this could not be... okay, I can't use row logic on this because I don't know where it is vertically, of course. So, what's the point of all of this? If even there is a point of all of this. I mean, this feels forced. This is forced. Like, is there a way to use the question mark 18? I don't know if there is. Also, the outside here now is entirely useless when you do that. This one is completely useless. And when you do this one is completely useless as well. So those, at that point, are not useless anymore. Are not useful anymore, sorry. Useless, yeah. But you get my point. Okay. Let me get some food. Bedside, I will not hear you for a few seconds. So if you want to say something, right. Okay, and now I can hear you again. Let's hope that everything works on Twitch. Yes, it does. Nice. Okay. Hi again.
I gave Bookworm an idea. Have fun with it, Dama.
I mean, I can finish the quest and pretend that she didn't publish anything else after that, right? Or like, I mean, Bookworm, you literally know that you made assassin that is not a 9x9, but it's like insane. But why is this more confusing than the 5-star one? Yeah, I think we are not understanding something yet, but we will. I guess we will. I aim for a 2 hours solve for this one.
Why only 2 hours?
Because why not? I think it's solvable in 2 hours. Bookworm says that we are doing pretty well so far. Okay. Yeah, like I can see that we are finding the things that were here to find, but what worries me, at least, is that we don't know. Like, we don't have many raw clues. So we just have the question mark 12 question marks, and I think this is relevant for some reasons. Like if I were the setter of this, I would create a problem here if this is just one single region. That's what I would do. Because this would force 18 down here. And I would create a problem with this, because this way you can tell that you need two things outside, like down, for this column. And so you know where the 6x6 starts. Like this would be a cool way to find where the 6x6 is. So this is what I would do. But the problem is that I don't see how even this thing could be forced. So I'm just spending 1 minute to think about that. Like for some chaos construction ideas of some kind. Like, I guess this is interesting for another reason. That is what happens to this at this point. Because now those two, I'm expecting this is forced to be two regions. And so to take this cell and this cell. That's what I expect. That it's not just a single 18. So that's why I'm looking at the 18, because I'm trying to see why this breaks. Because I don't know, it's just spider sense, but I think this breaks. There are many reasons why I think this breaks, and one of them is that it would be a cool step. The other one is that if this is the case, those two are just forcing those to be like that in this world. But this means that those 4 clues are made with exactly the other 4 columns of the 6x6. And I would be forced to switch each time there. Now, is that a problem? Maybe not. But I wanted to look at it. Yeah, I don't see why this breaks. Let's go. Let's go back. At least we know something. Like, wait, maybe I should just not this, but yeah, maybe I should also clone this one to remember the configuration of those, and then go back. Yeah, so we know those 2 things, at least. That is something, anyway. like I know that we are making progress with this, at least. That's a good point, though. Oh, you're a genius, Bells. You are a genius. What I said here has another idea, completely another idea. Oh, come on.
Ban the bot.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand how.
Left click on the name, and on the right side it should pop something up. And
Ban. Yes.
yeah.
Yes, that's good. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Okay, so yes, but for what I did here, this breaks. Yeah, okay, that's true. That's true. That's true. I was okay. I was in the right track, but I was thinking in the wrong way. Like this one can't be the Sudoku, because if this is true, you we can just reverse everything that I was saying on the other side. Like you do these, you do these, but then because of this, sorry, because of this you have these, and now you have this that is forced to be like that, and then here you have these, but then the puzzle is broken because this closes this way, this closes this way, this closes this way, and now this 3 counts this. So here, because you have only one space down, you can't divide. But now, because you won't divide, this one will be the 18. That is like that. Yeah, it was quite funny seeing how close you were to correctly predicting the next step. Yeah, I was just asking the wrong question at the start, but like I was, if I were in the other configuration, like one down, I would have seen that immediately. But like when Bess said, "What if the grid goes one more row down?" I just said, "But wait, I said that I needed this to be 2 to take this, but you have 18 now. This 18 breaks this, and so you just can't do that." So this whole thing, like yeah, as I said, this was a cool step. I was predicting that there was a good cool step there somewhere. So this goes this way, this goes this way, and this goes this way. Yeah, I knew what I was doing the whole time. Yeah. Well, it doesn't really matter. I mean, this works. So this goes this way now, and oh, and now we can do a lot of stuff though. Because first of all, this one is yellow. This one is yellow. This one is yellow. We are using what? We are using okay, I was using blue. So for what I want at the moment I will no, wait. Okay, let me use this at the moment for the grid, and I use blue for events. Okay. Now this means that I know for sure that this one is a 3. 2 1 3 4 6 4 6 5 2 1 3 4 5 6. This one is not a 5. Next, we know these, and these. Next, we know that this one is gray. Now, we know that this one is done. Oh yeah, I will not use that at the moment. Oh, but we could. Yeah, like do we agree that we have nothing to do with this? Honestly, we have, like we can't use any of those anymore. So we can just do that. I guess. We are just not using those anymore. Not sure you agree? Really? What? Why? Okay, if you're talking about the fact that you know that the cell below the 3 is even, we already know that. But apart of that, I don't think we can do anything with this. This one is not for 6 anyway. Yeah. We know that the cell below must be must be even. Can I just do that? No. Can I just do these? Probably. Yeah, okay. That's good. But yeah, we noticed that. I say, yeah, please stop trolling with the ratings. I don't know what you did, but I imagine what you did. Maybe. Lol. I mean, he changed the rating of Triominos, I don't know how much times. Right? A lot of times. That was funny though. Yeah, absolutely. Promise I'm not of pause for that one not being. Yeah, honestly, I know that it's not 100% for that reason. Yeah, I know for sure about that. Because there was one day in which someone, I don't know who, just got through 3 or 4 of my puzzles that were at 100% or 98% and just dropped down their ratings just for no reason. I don't know. And it was not while they solved it. It was just one day, just 4 puzzles got down at the same time. Like review bombing. I can show my face again, sorry. Now you can see my ugly face. Like the big problem with all of these, I was trying to use the 6, but I don't think we really can, because clearly there is this option. What is camera? Okay. Oh, thank you, Red. Thank you, Red. Thank you. So
I said it first.
you just asked, oh, where is camera? You asked. It's different. Why? Ah. Okay. So this is an option, of course. Just get a 6 and close in, and then you just continue this way. But another option is with the 4. So imagine that you have the 4-4 here. If here you had the 4-4, you could just have 2 here. With this counting odd stuff, and this one even counting evens, or just not counting anything. Oh no, sorry. Here, okay, this is interesting. Wait. But it's the same problem. I mean, what about you have these, for example? Okay, this specifically breaks for this reason, but it's not exactly how I want to. Now, let me think about this. We have 4 things. One of these is not used, so we have 5 different columns somewhere. Five different columns here that are used to reach some stuff here that is question mark 12 question mark question mark. Now, clearly, you could have this one or any of those be sum of 2 different things. That's fine. But only one of them could be like that, because if you use 2 cells for one of those and 2 cells for another one of those, then you already have 4 columns used. With this one, it's the 5th column, and now you don't have 2 more columns. So only one of those 4 can be I don't see how the 4 is not part of the 6 somehow. in row 10. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, you mean in row 9? Lol, this is so fun anyway. Vess, you're needed again. Perfect. That's best. I mean, so it's again because I was there and I was not seeing the right... What do you mean? If here I have a 4... Oh, you have a 2 here. Oh, come on. I was not looking at the row. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Fair. Fair. Okay, so if this is part of the Sudoku, so the Sudoku just ends here, then we know that this one is a 4. And then here you have a 2, 6. Now, this breaks this 6 because I didn't notice that even if you can do that, this one forces this. And if you don't do that, and you want to make a 6 down here, for example, then this 6 still must sum 4 plus 2, and you can't. Okay. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I had these roads, like I had these, and I was not seeing that you have 2 and 2. Yeah. Okay, I agree with that. So if this one is part of the Sudoku must end here. Now, what if it's not part of the Sudoku? If it's not part of the Sudoku, okay, well, this just means that the Sudoku must continue. Oh, well, I don't know about that, but yeah. If it's not part of the Sudoku, things change, right? Like, if the Sudoku ends here now, I'm sorry, ends here, for example, and so you do that, and you get these. This breaks because you don't have enough to the right. Yeah. Oh, but we can say something. Oh, sorry, I just forgot. Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry. Okay, you have these. So at most you can go here with the Sudoku. At most you can go here. Oh, yeah. That's true. So this is not part of the Sudoku. And this is not part of the Sudoku. So it's these 3 or these 3. This means that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, those are part of the Sudoku. But this one can't be the end, and so we know exactly how the Sudoku works. Must be like that at this point. This means that you have these, and we can eliminate everything here. This forces this and this. This forces this, and also this and this. Bukuro is making fun of you, yeah. I know, I'm the funniest guy ever. So, yeah. So this means that you have 4 and 4 with 2 and 6 and 2 and 6. So this one is the 3, 5. This point. We know that this ends here. Oh, well, not here, but here. Maybe not in this color, but in the other color. This one works well. And this one is just that. Now, okay, we know for sure that this one is yellow, and we could have at most 1, 2, and 3 other yellows. So this one is never yellow. And this means that those are not like that, this is not like that, and this is not like that. Okay. Next step. Oh, this 12 now is important, I guess. Because this means that this one must be blue as well. And this one being blue means that I must have at least one blue up. Or 2 odds. Yeah. Yes. But can we think again at the 6 now? Is there a way to... Is there a way to have a 4-2 here? Maybe. This one is lovely, and it uses some different things than JJSS2. That's a good thing. I mean, we are in the same field.
In the last row of the Sudoku,
Yeah.
on the right, we can't have 3 odd sums anymore because
because the one
isolated.
would be blocked. Yeah. You have this. That's broken.
Yeah. It's just one sum.
So it's like that, and we know this sum at this point.
17.
It's 4, 17. Yeah. Oh, but this means that all of those are in the same region. So we just need a 4 for this one. Okay. This is important. Mm-hmm. Sorry. Okay. Could I... Oh, yeah, sure. But this means that for the last column, or you end here, or you end here. You can't go up because this would be too much. So we are indeed using 2 cells here. We are using both. And this cell is a 3 or a 5, or could be 3 plus 4, that is 7, or 5 plus 4, that is 9. It's a 3, 5, 7, 9. This is good. you can't have 2 and 4 there. So this 6 must be made by a 6 or by 4 and 2. Yeah, I like the book very much. Here we are not ever using the ascending order for the clues. I mean, okay, I know that many 8 ascending clues, but they give information about where the question marks are, for example, in terms of numbers and not position. So they are like completely different in that terms, for example, when you have a question mark of some kind. Because in the other one, you make arithmetical deductions with the question marks. Here, well, you can also, because of the digits 1, 9 or 2 digits number, and that's fine, but you can just make positional deductions and not ordering deductions. That is always interesting to note.
In column 5 of the 6 by 6.
Yeah.
Now the middle is not just one region.
It would be too much because it
Because we know
breaks these.
Yeah, we in column 6, those two
Yeah.
they need to escape. So we need
Yeah,
at
if
least
those are the
2
same.
regions. So we need 3 things above column 5. 3 clues outside.
If those are all the same, you mean if those are all the same, then this escapes this
Yeah.
way. But
No,
now, what do you
not
do
that
from
one.
here? Yeah,
Those
what do you do
two,
for it?
yeah.
Yeah, I agree. What do you do with this?
They'll both be 3s.
Yeah, I agree. So this one is a 3.
3, yeah.
And then this one is
Next
even.
one, even. But we don't know about the other one.
Yeah. Oh, we know.
No, the other, right?
We know because the sum
Because it has a
outside is
5,
over. Is
yeah.
no, I mean the sum outside is odd, so we know.
Yeah. But we don't
Um,
know some.
Oh, we can apply the same here. This one is odd. This one is odd. So this one is also odd. That's cool. So those are all odd. Didn't you already work out that you needed 3 clues above the place to grid at the start? No, because in theory, we thought that you could have this one as even. Oh, but this one is not even, sorry. What did I say? Huh? Yeah, we knew that. Yeah, we knew that. We just forgot that. Sorry, you're right. We knew that and we forgot that. Yeah, we knew that we had to divide, but we didn't know where. Yeah, I agree. Let me change music. Let's go with space. Oh yeah, and of course here we're using the 6 and the other one 3 5, or 6 4 and the other one 3 5. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. So next step. Okay, so there is an interesting thing with the 5 here. Like if 5 is here, how can you grow? You can't go down, of course. But if you go up, now you must go up again. And now you can't join this because you don't have space for 4 and 6 here. Because you have 4 and 6 here and you can't join another 4 and 6. So in this world, you must go exactly through here. I'm just noticing this because I think this is relevant. Like in this world, you have this, and then this, and then one of those would be a 4, maybe this one. And then you get this. But then you get a 4 6 here. That is still a problem with this, but not clearly broken. Because you can even do like that, right? Yeah, in theory you can. But this 5 like forces a lot of things if this is a 5. If this is a 5 instead, I can join down, but then could I join down again? Like 5 4 6 2? Maybe. Or I can join to the left. If 5 is clear, here clearly nothing of that is needed. And we are in safe waters. Okay. So in a 6x6, this one is made by 2 odds, plus maybe 1 even or 2 evens, or 3. No, or 3 evens, even 3 evens work. Well, no, it doesn't because of this, but yeah. Or just 1 even. Oh! So, if I only want those 2 to be adding to 12, so this one must be 8. I need 2 cells. That would be 3 5, or 2-6. I can't make 2-6. So it would be a 3-5 here. Or a 1-3 with a 4. This goes this way. If this doesn't, so you get this, for example, this one extends up. It's not a big deal, though. This one would be even as well. You go up 3. Not a big deal. Okay. Isaiah, next step.
Can I try pretending to be asleep?
No.
Get
next
out
step.
of this?
Um.
Oh, damn it.
I mean,
next.
This way, the bookworm can have fun of you too, not only of me.
Next step is you solve the puzzle.
Ah, that's what I was missing. Yeah. Now I understand. Yeah.
I think we put some X's, and they were like the 2 and the 5 are on the same region, right? In column 5.
Yeah.
And we know those 2 cells in column 6 are also
Oh
in the
wait,
same region.
those are in the same region. In the same region?
Yeah.
Oh, because you would have a 2. So it's still yeah. Oh, but this means that this one is not a 5 now. For what I said.
Yeah.
You can't extend from here.
Yeah, and in column 6, those 2 cells below the 1, they are in the same region as well.
Those 2?
Those 2, yeah.
Because if they are separated,
The other 3 cells are on the same region as the region in row 6. You only have 2 more regions in this column.
oh, you mean
column
you
6
can't?
and-
Oh, yeah. Okay, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they are on the same region.
Yeah.
And I think they
Yeah,
have
because
to
the
be the same region as the 2-5.
It must go here.
Like if this region don't escape for the 2-5,
Yeah.
it escapes for the 4-6, but now this is a 3-5 pad in column 6 and it breaks the last row.
Yeah. Or you have 3, 4, 6 here. 3 times 4, 6 here.
Yeah.
You would have.
So the same region as the 2-5.
Yeah. If this is true, you must escape from here. Okay, but what if you have these?
No, that breaks because it's not the same region as the 5, so we have too many regions in column 5.
Oh, because of this you can't connect here. Yes. True. So you must do that, and now you can't do that again because of the number of
Yeah.
separations. Because 1, 2, 3, 4. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. I agree. So you need these. And this one is not a 5.
Yes.
Okay, that's cool. So this one is the 5. This one is the 3. Like, what I hate is the fact that, like, I was working on it, I was working on that, and yeah, but at the moment, yeah. Oh. So now this one is not 3. It's a 5 or a 9. Okay, cool. That's fine. Oh, and the other one is 9 or 13. This one. Okay. I guess it's 9 or 13. Okay. But these now, can it be in the same region of this one at this point? Possibly. Possibly. One, two, three, and 4. Like, it's interesting that this 18 means a run of at least 4 cells, because 3 cells are maximum 15 in the Sudoku. Oh, no, because it's the outside, not the inner. Yeah. It's the outer. Japanese sum. 2 plus 5. Okay, in theory, this one could be the 6, right? I think so. This one could it be a 6? It can't, right? Because of this. Okay, let let me try to explain this, what I have in mind here. If this is blue, and it's counting for the 6, then what can happen? Could be a single blue. If it's a single blue, it's just a 6, okay? But then, how can the row work? Because now this 6 is related to the question mark or the 12, and when you have these, you can't have here another 1, because now this 1 would be odd, so this one must be odd. And that would be fine. But then this 1 must sum to another 6. Or, I mean, you must have 6 and 6 here. Yeah, like this could work, right? With one of them being 2, 4 and the other one being just a 6. It's pretty plausible. Okay. But if it's not the case, and you don't have a single blue here, you go up 2 times. This breaks. This one can't ever be 6. You need 2, 2, 2. That doesn't work. If instead it's yellow, what's changed? Hey, what changed if this one is yellow? If this one is yellow, now you need those 2 to sum to 6. How do you do that? 1 and 5? But this breaks with
3
the
and
2,
3?
6. Yes, but
3 and 3
again,
are
this
supposed
breaks with the 2, 6. Because this one must be a 2 with a 6, or a 6, sorry, a 2 with a 4, or a 6 with a 4, or a single 2, or a single 6. You don't have any options, any other options here. So the double yellow breaks. In other words, you have these that forces a 6, 6 here, or you just have this as the last one for this 6. But now, if this one is the last 6, and so you are in this world, this means that this one is just a 12. That this one is just a 12, because you have this one, the other one, and the other one. But this one being the 12, like how? Why I'm saying that? Because this one is counting just the last stripe, and the last stripe is made by a 2, 6 plus something, and this something is at most a 4, so the maximum you can get is 10, not 12. So this breaks, and this means that this one is blue, and that this one is a 6, and this means that the other one is a 6 as well, and the other 2 are yellow. So this one is the other 6, and we have a 4 up here, so this one is not a 4. Because this sums that things. So those now are taken, and those are taken, and those are taken. All of these are taken. Okay, I guess this works. Oh, yes. Feel like that would have been easier to get by asking directly about the bottom row, but it works too. I mean, you know. Okay, but now this one being odd means that this one plus this one can't be even, because this would be 4 plus 6, that is 10 already. So you need 2 is already here, so you need another odd here. And this odd, because of this, means that you are summing at least 2 odds here. And you're summing exactly 2 odds, because now we have a 4 here, and this 4 is this one, and we have one region. We have the first region. And also we have this and this. Lol. Yes. Thanks. So okay, I don't know. So those are 135, and this one is a 1356, I guess. No, not a 1, not a 5. What am I doing? Sorry.
Okay, I think I saw something interesting.
Okay. 6. Yeah, give me
Very
just a second.
crazy.
Okay, do we agree that one? Oh, we don't. Oh, yeah, everything could be there. Okay, yeah. What did you see?
Like the 18 clue at the top.
Yeah.
Where does it start? Like it cannot start on the third cell, for example,
Yes.
because the other two above it, they can both be 2 digits clues, right?
Yes, because of this. Sure.
Yeah. So it needs to start at least on the fourth cell,
Yes.
the 18. But it cannot be a single 18 because
It would be
that
at least 4
region,
cells.
yeah, the numbers
Four,
outside
six.
have to sum to 3. And it's at least 5. Outside the 18 sum,
Yeah.
the other digits on that region is sum to 3.
That
They
would be a
sum to
1
at least
too.
5. No, I mean on that region.
Oh, you mean those? Yes.
No, not those. I mean,
Which one?
you have the 18 sum. I mean, on that region, the digits that are not on the 18 sum, they need to sum to 3.
Oh, you mean in this region, those 2 cells? Oh, yes, I agree.
Yeah, and
Okay.
that's impossible. And the 18 can't be a single 18 on the bottom as well. So the 18 is at least
This one is not that, so it
2
must be those
cells.
two. It must
It's
be
those
those
2
two.
cells exactly.
Yeah.
And they are on the same region.
Well,
I
yeah,
guess.
but this one now.
Wait, actually, no, never mind.
Okay, wait. This is odd. So
Wait,
here
that's
you have.
not right. Never mind.
So here you have 1 odd.
No,
Okay.
ignore everything that I said because we don't know if the 18 is that region.
Yes, I agree. Yes, I agree. But I want to say that you have 1 odd and 2 evens. Okay. Here. So this one it counts this, and now this one must be that, and so this one must be that. So it's like this. Oh, I don't know about that. Never mind. Yeah, I see the problem. You could have another one here if there is another division here. Oh well. Yeah, this one could be also divided. Why you said it couldn't be in row 3? In row 3? Oh, in row 3 here. The 18 can't be here because those would be double, right? And how do you do that if...
No, that was wrong because we don't know that this is the last clue.
Because it could be this
we
one of
have
the...
something
yeah.
more. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
That's true.
forgot about that.
That's true. Yeah. You're right. Okay, but now this one is completely done. Almost done. Because we must do that. Complete it. Now it's done. Okay. Now. I guess we know that this one is a 3. So this one is a 3 as well. Confusing, not hard, probably, this means. Hmm. So there is no way for this to be another region because this would not escape. So always those are connected. This is at least. I'm trying to remember how the rest of this solves with Sophie Close lol. Yeah, I'm wondering the same, honestly. We have pretty much used everything. So that's interesting. This is absolutely interesting. How? Okay, I can remove those at least. And we can agree that those are in the same region as well. Now.
I think the only 6x6 is from what's that now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Row 9, column 1. No, row 9.
Yeah, this is row
Oh,
9.
what's that? Oh, sorry, row 8.
Row 8, yes, okay.
And then 6 to the right, and then
6 to the
I
right.
think that. Oh yeah, but the rule says something about the 6x6.
Yes, the 6x6 is this one.
Why?
It's the Sudoku inside. The house construction is there.
Oh, but it doesn't say that in rules.
You must find the 6x6.
Oh, you found that one. All
Yes,
right.
yes. There is a
All right.
6x6 box,
Cool.
and you must find where it is.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool.
Well, what I know is that this one is a 4, 6, or 8. Anyway.
Hey, Dhamma, isn't the region on the right forced?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you
it's a
need a
1.
1. You need a 1 in one of those two places.
And it
Yes.
can isolate the cell.
Ah, yeah. Yeah. Absolutely true. It is. It is. And now this means that this one is odd, and we know that it's well. Oh, we know that it's 8, so it's the 12 now. Okay, that's progress.
4. Yeah.
That's not that. You get this blue. And now you get 4 and 9. So wait, does this mean that this one must be 9 plus 9 at this point? Doesn't it mean that? Because this one must be must be part of the 18 because you have nothing down. So you need something up, and that something up must be odd as well. Now, if it's not a single 9, you need another. You need 2 more yellows to make it in, but then you don't have space for those 2. So this one must be the 9. Okay. But we don't know if it's this one, of course. Okay. Because this 9 could be something in the middle, and this one being another 9 up here, or another 8 here. In theory. It's hard to be like that, but it's possible. So this one must be a 1. And, oh, now this one is a 5, and this one is just a 13. Goes this way. Yeah. And now... Oh, now we know this. Now this one is a 7, this one is 10. And... Three, 1, 3, 1.
Okay, I'm trying to understand these rules now. So like the 6th clue in row 3.
The 6th clue in column 3,
Is that saying find some digits adding to 6, or could it be saying find 6 odd digits?
You're talking about this one? About this?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are the rules saying then?
Yeah. I'll show you with the example that I think help a lot. So, like, have a look at row 4 of the grid. The 11, 4, 2, 1, 3, 5, 4. Okay. So
I see the 11. Yeah.
Okay. You have a 5 by 5.
I see the 6. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I see all of them.
Okay, so the outside means the separation, the sums separated by
They're
parity.
all sums. All sums.
All sums, but separated by parity.
Japanese sums. Yeah.
Yes,
I see
but
those.
inside those 2, this 11, this 4, count another Japanese sum inside the Sudoku, but not divided by parity, instead divided by region. So, like, this 11 is 2, 1, 3, 5.
So
this 4 counts
they
4.
are 15 and the inside is 15. Yeah, I see that.
So, for example, if you see this one, you get a 6 that is 1 plus 5, then a 4, and then 3 plus 2 that is the 5. And then outside, you count for parity. So you get 6, 1 plus 5 is 6, 4, 3, 2, 4, 5. And so you get... so it's double Japanese sums. One of them inside...
all right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I see. Sorry. I've never done a puzzle like this.
That's not strange. I think there are 2 or 3 puzzles like that in the entire world. So
no, but I've never tried one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Yep.
I get the idea. Yeah.
Good. Now, so I guess that because we don't have much that we can do inside here, I guess that we must do something more with the chaos construction inside. Because this question mark means nothing at the moment. This question mark means nothing at the moment. This one no, this one no, this one no. So yeah. Oh, I know something though. Those are not there. Yeah. That's something. Next step. We have already 1, 2.
What's going on in Yeah, I don't know. What's that? Row 9. With the 16 and the 26 clear
Yes.
then.
Yes. The 16 sums the even digits here. 4 plus 4 plus 6 plus 2. That is 16. And the 26 sums 3, 1, 5, and 17.
Oh, okay.
Just that.
But is it always like that?
Well, it's like that because you have all the evens here and all the odds here. Instead, you'd have other sums.
Oh, but is the 17 then? The 17 is just there. It's not doing anything from there.
And now the 17, as I say, is counting the Japanese sums inside, but not for even odds, but for regions. So like this 4 counts this 4, and this 17 counts this region.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Like,
Wow.
Yeah, you have this double connection.
This is bunkers. I like this.
Yeah. Like that's why I wanted to shave this example. Like
Yeah, no, I
like
like that.
like if you see these two here in I mean yeah, I think you can see my cursor. These two sees these two. This 8 is 1 plus 4 plus 3. It's these 3 cells. And instead this 5 outside is this 5.
Then the 2 and the 4 in row 4 captures the 9. Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Then here you have 4 and 2 that is 6, and then 1, 3, 5 that is 9, and then 4 that is 4.
Yeah. No, I see. Yeah. Wow. I've never tried that. Oh wow. I don't want to try that now because I'm yeah. Fuck.
I guess this is scary if you if you don't see JSS2 before, this one is scary. We solved the second one of these in 9 hours the other day, so like this one appears a bit less scary, honestly, a little bit less scary, but yeah.
Oh, but you've done the majority of the clues already.
Yeah, that's exactly what scares me, because we literally have done a lot of stuff here already.
Yeah, majority of the clues, you did those already.
Yeah, that's why I think now we must make some chaos construction logic inside the 6x6.
Yeah, it must be that. Yes. Must be that 6
I don't think you can use anything of these at the moment. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think so. But
no. I mean, if I understood the rules right now, you've done all those.
Yeah. Okay, we have. Okay, I think that I know is that we have already 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 regions here.
Yeah.
Now, that means that we need only 1 more region inside the chaos construction. The problem is that I don't know if we can decide where it is at the moment.
Oh, is there a rule saying that there had to be six different regions in that one?
Well, it's a construction, so you have 6 groups of 6 orthogonally connected cells.
Oh, 6 groups. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I know something. If this is connected to this, then this region misses a 5 and a 3. Now, this means that you need 5-3 or 5-3. It's just like that. This one or this one. We don't have other options for this. If the 4-6 is connected to 1.
No.
Now, this means...
I mean, they could poke to the right, but...
This means Well, it's even harder than that. Like, yeah, like what is this cell? This cell is 2 for 6, so it's just even.
It's even. Yeah.
Now, this means that if I want to connect it to this, and so I do that, it's a 2, and then this one above is a 5, because it's not 1 or 3. But then, where do I get the other cells?
No, you can't get back.
I can't go here, because those...
No, but that cell
Yeah.
has to be odd, I think.
This one? No, it can't be odd, because 1, 3, and 5 are same.
No, the one above it.
Yeah,
I
this
think
one. Yes.
It has to be odd.
Only if those are connected. Because if the region is this one, for example, this one could be
Yeah,
another.
if they're connected, it has to be
Yes.
odd.
Yeah. But then it's a 5. Not only is odd, but it's a 5 then. So you have 2 and 5 here in that word.
Oh.
So this means that in that word,
I see.
you still need 1 and 3. The problem is that at that point, up here, you have another 4 and another 6 that can just be part of this region, I guess, without many problems. In this case, yeah. Because if this is connected this way, this one connects this way, and this one now is a 4-6. Oh, yes, I see. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see.
That one is fine as well.
I see the problem. This one is always blue, because if it was odd, it would be a 5.
Yeah,
because 1 and 3 are there.
It can't be.
But now this is
it's
broken. This is broken because if this 4-6 connects here, you need a 5-3 this way or a 5-3 this way. So this one can't be a 5. If this is not connected to this one connects to this cell. Oh, well. Really? Does it? You see, I don't. Yeah, Bookfilm. Yeah, I don't, because I was considering the fact that those connect. But in fact, you're probably correct. I just wasn't expecting. So you think I'm doing one of the usual crazy steps? Like, what I was saying is that if this one is a 5, then this one can't connect up here and can't connect down here. So this would connect just to a cell, this one or this one.
Yeah, they can't.
Why? I could have a 2 here. Why not? Or a 2 here. So I'm worried that you can do that, in theory, at least.
Okay. So within the 6x6 box,
Yeah.
there are no rules.
It's just a normal Sudoku with regions that are irregular, regular regions. It's Sudoku with regular regions.
So there must be a 16 in there somewhere.
There must be? Sorry? No, you have just every digit from 1 to 6 in each row and column and each region.
Oh, it's just 1 to 6 in there. Okay.
Yes, place the digits 1, 6, 1, 6 in every row, column, region.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, looks like your logic was wrong, I think. Yes. I still think it's very forcing.
Yeah, but that one there, then.
That is interesting. But maybe I'm wrong, yeah. Maybe I was
No,
wrong.
I actually think you were right with the one you just did. Because
Yeah, but there was an option that I didn't consider. So, like the fact that you have a 5 up here and then it goes this way.
yeah, it could go out that way. Yeah.
And this is a problem for my logic. I still don't think that is what's gonna happen, but I think I can't exactly disprove that now.
Three.
Well, what I know is that if this is the case and this one is the 5, then this one is the 6th region. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Okay, Bookworm. Now, I know you will hate me. I know you will hate me for this, but I was right. I was exactly right.
I think you were.
Okay, I was right, and this is one of the funkiest things that I ever did at one of your puzzles, and I know that. I'm sorry. But if this one is a 5, if this one is a 5, now you get only evens
Puzzle
here.
is broken.
No.
Puzzle is
I just found like a piece of logic that I'm sure it was not intended. So now, what happens to the region that is part of the 4-6? How many options we have? So first option, this 4-6 is part of this, of the 1-2. So if this is the case, you are doing this, but this breaks because now you can't reach any of those cells because 2, 4, and 6 are already there. So this one is just broken.
they can't get out.
Yeah, the other option is that this 4-6 doesn't connect to the 1-2, so you go this way, okay? But now, if you do that, now to reach this, you are reaching the 2 here. So this one now is another region.
Yeah.
Now, follow me for a second. This region, this 2-4-6, is not this region, and it's not this region, of course. It's not this region up here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in theory works.
Yeah, but it's not that.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Okay, let me explain. Now, if this is not like that, that is the only option that you have for this to not be another region. This one, if this is not true, this one is the 6th region because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and this one being the 6th region. But now, any one of those, but let me see. Any one of those can't connect to this cell.
You're never gonna fill. Row 4, column 2.
This one, yes, in that word.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
This is true only if this one is not the region. If this is the region, then everything works.
Oh, it works fine.
Yes. So now I'm
maybe.
Now I'm just wondering if you can tell that this is wrong. Because if this is wrong, then this one is not a 5. And so the 5 is down. And so this one is even. So it is the most convoluted things just to prove that this one is even, but I love this and I want to see if this is true or not. So I could also be in the right part of the puzzle, okay? For what the bookworm said. I just found the case you forgot. I mean, I'm wrong. I could be in the... Wait. But if this is true, here you have 1, 2, 6. Oh, come on, don't tell me that this works. Does this really work, Bookworm? Really? Yeah, in my mind, I didn't see this one. I didn't see this one.
No, that might be.
Oh, don't tell me that this works. Oh, come on, don't tell me that this doesn't work, that doesn't break. If this one is still 1 to 6, and 1 to 6 is 9, so that works too well. 9, 9, 3, 3 down, 5, 9 down. Like, everything works here. Oh, what the hell? Oh, what the hell? I was so happy for that. Okay.
But why shouldn't anything? I mean, except from the 6x6 box, but why shouldn't everything work?
What? Well,
There are no sums telling them they can't work, are they?
I think I found something.
Sorry? Come again.
I think I found something, Dama.
Oh, yeah. Oh, say something,
okay.
please.
Column 1
Column
of
1.
the 6x6.
Yes.
The last clue is odds, right?
Yep.
Okay, so if that clue continues in column 1, it's not just those two cells, the next cell cannot be odd.
Yeah, it's
because
always
they'll
an.
need another
Yeah, you're
odd.
saying that
So it
this
needs
one
to
is
be
always a
even,
9.
right?
You're saying that this one is always a 9.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
a problem
Because that would be a 2.
because and that breaks because now that region stops at the 2 there, but now it needs to continue to the cell to the right of the 2, right?
Yes.
But that clue in column 2 is also odd, so this cell needs to be even, and it cannot be 2, 4, or 6.
Why this cell must be even, sorry?
Because if it's odd, you need another odd to get an odds total. The clue outside the grids on the bottom.
Yeah, you need
It's
to odds here.
5 is part of an odd sum.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. I
Yes.
see.
And what's the deal here? Oh, you have too many odds in the
Because you only
region.
have one
Oh,
odd
come
left, you
on.
only
Too
have
many
one.
odds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I agree.
So that clue in column 1 needs to stop there.
Yes, I agree.
And then the region continues in column 2 with an
But
even
this is
cell.
a problem.
Is a 2.
This is a problem. This is a problem. For what I wanted to say earlier, right? Because this feels like it's doing that at this point. Oh, okay, interesting. But yeah, you're right. You're correct. You're right. Thank you. It's not a 4. That's not a 1. Oh, and now this one is not a 2 anyway. And we know that those connect at least.
So the question is, if row 5, column 2, is that a 2?
Row 5, column 2.
Yeah, is that a 2?
Row 5, column 2. This one?
Yeah, it's the only place left for 2, except from your pencil mark 2s. Yeah.
Yeah, you have this
Yeah.
this X-wing. Yeah. So 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Okay, can we use this one now as another region at this point? Can we like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6? Yes, yes, we can.
It's at least 6, yeah.
Yes, okay. So we now have the 6 regions now at this point. We now have the 6 regions.
Yeah.
We now have the 6 regions here. So if this is a 4, then then those are 4s. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 4s. This is interesting because now this 4 is taken, this 4 is taken, this 4 would be another region. Oh, this breaks, right? Okay, so okay. The easier way to think at that is what happens now to this region, to this cell, because now this cell, if it doesn't connect to this, it can't connect to this region because it's a 4-6. But it can't connect to this one because it would close this one, or yes, it's too much. So my question is, can it connect to this region? To do that, you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this one must connect to this region. Oh, come on, I don't believe that. I was in the right word. So this one can't be a 4 because this one, now that we have all the regions, must connect to this, or this. But this one, if now I recall all of the possible regions, can't be part of this region, can't be part of this region, cannot be part of this region, can't be part of this region because this would close this one inside, and can't be part of this region because that would close this one inside. So it must be part of this region, so this one must be a 6. And this means that the region goes this way, and so this one is a 1. I'm sorry. And so this one is a 1, and you have now a 3, 4 outside, 3 and 4 and 3, and now 5 and 3, and so you get this, and this, and now this one is yellow. Okay, that's fine. So Bookworm, you wanted to have fun because this was exactly the real shape. That's I can't believe that I always run into the right thing, right? Always, like literally always. I always find the right option. That's so fun. So I have 3, 1, and then this one is a 6. There is an even funnier thing you'll see later. Oh, okay, interesting. Like this one is a 5, right? Like this one will be a 5. That could be at this point, because I said that if this was a 5, then this one was true. So, like this being a 5 forces everything here. Everything that we did. But okay, now I know for sure that this one now is odd and it's 3 or 9. That's true. And also we can color this and this. Not quite. I expect you to resolve that. Sorry. What? The 5 or what I did? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So now this is a complete 3 regions and 3 regions. So we have other 3 regions up here.
Yeah, I see that.
Now, don't tell me that it's that it's symmetrical, the 6x6 inside.
I don't think it is.
It could.
Maybe it is.
Oh, so I at least did something that was not intended. Okay, I'm a little bit happier then.
You can place the last 3.
We can place the last 3. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need a 3 here. That's true.
I guess you can delete a couple of six pencil marks as well, but it's just
Yeah, I think I'll just pencil mark stuff. Yeah, that makes sense. 1, 4, 5, and then here. That's a 1, 2, 6. So now this one is not a 1. Okay, Bookworm says, because I'd expect people to do the easier method you've missed. I mean, okay, fine. That's fine. Okay. I mean, you can at least admit that what we did was reasonable, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yes. Sorry. We said that if it goes this way, like this connected to this, then it's like this because you need a 3, and the only place to make the 3 is there. So this one needs a 3, in other words. That's the easiest way to think of it. So this one must connect to this cell. Now, in theory, you can connect it this way. Can you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Without connecting to this, I mean. If you don't want to connect to this, you must do that. But if this is true, then you have a 2 and a 5 here.
It's
5, 2 and
Yeah.
5,
no,
and for
no, it's
6.
not.
And then you need a 1, and that 1 must be here. So this one would exactly be the region if you...
Does the green in column 1,
Yeah?
do they have to be? So, is it just those summing to 12? I mean, the 8 and the 4.
No, the
or
12
does-
is... the 12 is 8 and 4. Exactly 8 and 4. But there
Yeah,
is
but-
something
but-
else adding to the question.
Yeah, but
mark.
they still could. They could be 1, 2, 3, 6, couldn't they? They can still sum to 12.
Yes, but 4 plus 8 sums to 12, and you have just that. So...
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. But is it just fulfilled by that? Because you could do a 7-5 as well. That's 12 as well.
Yes, in theory it could have been 7-5, yes. But now we know that it's 4 and 8.
1, 2, 3, 6 in green.
No, because they must be of the same parity. So you can get 7 and 5, for example, but not...
They have to be same parity.
yeah, you can't have 1, 2, 3, 6. Yeah, the outside sums the same parity. The strings of the same parity. Like 4, 4, 6, 2, 8, 4, and so on and so on. 12 is 6, 6, and stuff like that. So this is forced. Yeah, this is just forced. Yeah. You can't
Yeah,
really do
okay, I see.
other stuff. Anyway.
I'm
done as
just
well.
confused by the 17.
This 17 sums. Okay, the difference is that this 17 is inside the big grid. Instead, those are outside. So that's the difference. Okay. But I don't know what I did. Okay, yes, I forced this one for what Matt Guy said. That is also always true. Yeah. You also know that the 3-9 pencil mark outside the grid is a 9. I'm sorry, but I don't know how do I know that. In theory, this 3 could be this 3, this 9 could be this 9, and this 1 could be another 9. Okay. So in theory, you could have
No idea.
a 3 here or a 3 here.
How you knew that? But
6. So if this is one of the regions,
because if you now look at it, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Column 7.
yeah,
The first
let me.
3.
Yes,
The first 3 I can see.
it's this.
No, that's column 6. But the next one.
Okay, yeah, this 3 is 2
Yeah.
plus 1.
Yeah, but
You're
that's that.
okay. I know it's confusing, but let me try to explain to you. Okay, this 3 outside
Yeah.
is a run of odd digits starting from the start. So only this 3. So this 3 counts this 3. Okay. Then this 2 counts this 2. Then the star says
okay.
there is other stuff. This star means
so
any
it
number of
alternates odds and evens.
yes, outside it alternates the sums of odd
Okay.
evens, but it's the sums.
okay.
But it's the sums. So for the 16 is 4, 4, 6, 2.
Yeah. So
And the
so
26
the,
is
the
3,
other
1, 5,
3,
17. Yeah. The other 3 inside means 2 plus 1.
and then it goes for 2 and the double 1. Yeah, I see.
Then
yeah,
you have 3,
yeah,
4, 6 that is 13, and the 5 that is 5.
yeah. No, I see. Yeah, cool.
Yep.
I finally think I understood the fucking rules.
I totally understand that. So if you all give me just a second, I was trying to figure out what was going on here, because 6,
So that 3 is doing that one. The star
please.
is doing nonsense. The 2 is doing the 2, and the next 2 is doing the double 1. Yeah, I see.
Yes.
I see. In
this case, this 2 is doing the double 1. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
if you
Okay.
give me just 1 second, I'll say a thing that is very simple. I think. Like this for 6 again. This for 6 again. Okay. The book film. Are you ready? Are you ready for this now? Now I'm sure that I'm.
Yeah. I get it
Okay.
now.
This for 6. This for 6. Now, I still have 2 options. And what I want to say is, what's going on if this connects this way? If this does this, then this one is not a 3. You're broken.
But how do you break any of these sums now?
You must solve the cast construction at the moment, and those. I mean, that's pretty much forced. But what I mean is, the only way to make this work is adding those 2 cells. And in this world, this one would be a 5. And I'm sure about that.
Would be. Yeah,
I'm sure about that.
Yeah, it would be a 5. Yeah, I can see that. But
now, what I mean is, if this is correct, if this is the region that we are talking about, then this one connects through those things 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this means that
but I all the stars.
We already have
all
the
stars. are all the stars, are they the same number? Or are they just something? In the clues.
Yeah, this one will go this way, this point, and this one will go this
No,
way.
no. The stars in the clues. Are
And-
they the same number, or are they just
Now the stars are
they
any
just
number of
something?
unknown clues. Any number of unknown clues, including zeros. They mean nothing. They mean I'm not telling you anything.
But then how can you disambiguate anything in there?
You will do with the other stuff. You will see. You will do with the other stuff.
Probably some more rules. I didn't read it properly then. Oh, sorry. I'm just being absolutely inept right now.
Okay, so in other words, I'm always forced to connect through here and here. Those are always in the same region.
Yeah, but that's a 6x6 region. Yeah. I
But
see that.
now,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. This one would be a 6 here. If this is the other case, I mean, I don't have many options here. Because if this is true, I'm going this way, and then this one is a 4, 5, and this one is a 6. Yeah.
The option that you drew, that the 1, 2 takes the 4, 6, and the 3, I think is broken.
This one?
No, the one that takes the 1, 2.
This one?
Yeah, this one. Because row 1 will only have 2 regions, and row 3 also will only have 2 regions. Now, how do you fulfill the question mark on the right? Because the
Okay, wait. If this is what I
Wait.
meant, I'm not sure about
Yeah.
what you're saying. Because if this is true,
and now on the right, the column that has a question mark.
oh, you mean this?
18.
You're talking
do
about
you
this?
No, the one on the left.
Oh, but it's this. This one could
Yeah,
be.
this is also
could in theory.
broken. Everything's broken. Anyway,
Yeah, because now this one must be the 2 in the third.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this one could be this one, of course.
But the other one is 3. You cannot get to 2 cell clues.
But this one is a 6 then.
But anything, the single question mark is also broken because you
Yeah,
don't have
yeah.
any
Yes, I
row
agree.
that has 4 regions.
Yes, I agree. Yes, but this single question mark is even simpler in that sense because you need at least 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you need because you have 4 of them, you need 4 divisions. So you need you need to do something like this probably. You need to return in some ways. So if this is connected, then you need this and things are broken. So you must connect this way. So when you connect this way, this one goes this way, and now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at least. But now you need a 6. The 6 is there. It's just the only 6 that you can use. And so this one is a 5, and this one is not a 5, and this one is not a 5. And this one is a 1, not a 1, not a 1. And that's a 4, 5 now. That's fine, but okay. And now... But yes, this one now is relevant. Because how can you even reach this one? Now, of course, you can't reach it by this row. So you must reach it with one of those 2 rows. This one, this question mark. And that's hard to reach, honestly. That's really hard to reach. Well, first of all, now this is connected to this. And that's fine. Now, can you do that? Okay, that's a question. Can you do that? Like, if you do this... If you do these, you need to take this one as well. Oh, yes, and that's broken. That's broken, of course. Of course, this is broken. Because then you have 7 cells in the same region. Because you need a 1 and you can't reach this one. It's too distant. So you must take this cell and not this one. And then you must take this cell and not that one. So it's like that. This one is all in the same region. Now, can you add this? No, because still you need the 1. So the region is done. And you must do that. You must do this. So this one is a 2. And we can remove some x's. Yeah, this puzzle is very fair, honestly, Bookworm. 4, 2, and 6. And now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, I guess. So this closes this way. I just want to say that I had this exact shaping of the regions before when I was asking about that, saying, "Oh, nothing breaks here," and then I was, "Yeah, nothing breaks here." Sadly. Now you can't have it here, and you can't have it here because you have 1, 2, and 3, so it doesn't reach. So it's just here, and it's just a single 1. And now we can continue this way, because then this one is a 6, this one is a 4, 5, this one is a 3, and then this one must be a 6 or a 7, we don't know, but it's this cell at this point. And so this one now is gray. And this means that this one now is 5 or 6, and now this cell is the sum of all these, that is 11 plus 4, that is 15 or 16. This one is 15 or 16. Oh, come on. It's 15 or 16. Yes. And now we can return here and say that this one is just a 1. And we can tell that this one now is light gray, and we can color the other stuff. This one is this one is blue. Okay, this one is yellow, this one is blue. And this one is blue because this one is the 6, and this one can't be that because this would be too much for this. So this one is also gray. And then you get here this that is 12, I guess. It is. So this one is 12. Wait, what? Wait, what? 3 is there. You got this, you got this. What? How are we? This one is a 3, this one is a 9, and that's fine. Okay, because this one is not forced to be anything. So, like, the only way to... Oh, okay. To disambiguate here, you need to see that if this one is a 5, this one is a 4, so this one is 15. So you get 20. No, you get 20 here and 12 here. That's fine. But if this is a 4, you get 4, 5, so this one must be now 5 and 5, 16, and so you get 16, 4, and 12, and those are all even, so you get only one double question mark and not two double question marks. So this one can't be a 4, this must be a 5, so this one is a 5, and this one is a 4, so this one is a 6, so this one is a 5, and this one is just the last digit, so this one is a 6, and this one must be the 15, and then you have these, and these, and these, and these, and this one, and this one. Also, we have these, and now we can also complete with the last things that we had to add. So, like, this one is just 12, and it's blue. So the other stuff is like that. And then here you have 6, 5, and then 1 and 9. And then you have 6, 1, 8, and 6. And up here you have 3, 1, 6, 2, and 9. And so you have these, and you have all of these, and you have all of these. Okay, so now to finish, this one is double question mark. Can't you really? Huh, really? Really, we can't? Well, that's fine. That's fine. That's a... You know what? It's a 12. And then this one is a 20. Who cares? Right. That's a 9. That's a 3. That's a 5. And then this one is just a 6. This one is the 12. And this one is the 18. And I think we did everything. So if everything is correct, we do that, and it's fine. Okay. Wow. Oh, I think I can... wait. Yeah. Oh, okay. That was very interesting. Yeah, but it's fine. It's fine. Not quite under 2 hours, but it's fine. It's absolutely fine. It's still not 9 hours, okay? Also, I don't know. I felt parts of that really confusing to me. Probably because I was always trying to do the or the right thing at the wrong moment, or the right thing, but I was not seeing that. Like, I had this solution in the ice for a long time, but I was trying to disprove that. The same applies for this. I was trying to disprove a thing here, and I had to disprove that just one lower. So that's fun. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. Wow. And of course, there was Bells that always pointed out to the right things that, yeah, it was needed. The end, yeah, I don't know why. I was convinced that there was no way to disambiguate that, but yeah, it was because you get 3 evens here. That's fun. Wow. That's okay. Let's tell this. It's absolutely a more approachable puzzle than JJSS2, like for many reasons, for a lot of reasons. And in a certain way, it's less interesting than that one. But I think it's easily more approachable and maybe more... I don't know. I don't want to say funnier because it's really relative. I think I had more fun with the 9 hours, for example. I absolutely had more fun with the 9 hours. But yeah, like at a certain point here, you don't have much to look at, and you know that you must solve the chaos construction in some ways. it was a lot harder in the other one. So they have very different feelings, and yeah, it's awesome. I think the other one is absolutely more impressive for many reasons, but I also understand why that one can be really brutal. Really brutal. That 9-hour puzzle is just insanely brutal. 686. Wow. It's the thing that I find interesting is how minimal those puzzles are. Like I understand the point. You have a lot of things going on, but like yes, yeah, exactly. I don't know how you set JJSS2. Yeah, like I can get a grasp of how do you set this one. Like it's sure it has a high complexity, and the way the clues are written, the fact that the rules are very long, and you have to take into account many things, allow to like to use the clues for many things. Like you get this column and you get pretty much almost the entire column. That is always and still insane. Like if this was not a star, but it was like a 10 and then a star, you would have the entire column done just by that. So I get the fact that everything you do here and you give here gives a lot. Well, at the same time, in JJSS2, like you have nothing. You literally have nothing. And still it resolves. It's insane. The amount of counting that you do there is insane. Here, you don't do much counting. Okay, you do counting here, maybe a little bit here, but you don't count much because also those are just all outside. This one has stars in it. Yeah. So you don't make much counting. It's can I tell more normal in terms of chaos construction also as well? In JJSS2, for each step that you do in the chaos construction, you have to consider what's going on outside also as well. So, and at the same time, you had that column in JJSS2 that was insanely useful. You use that like I don't know, it's the most influential column of all time. That's insane. Like yeah, in this one, I feel like there are 2 or 3 different puzzles. Like you understand where the 6x6 is, or at least part of it. You complete some of the rows and columns, and then you do the chaos construction, and the rest just solves. In that one, everything is constantly interconnected. It's incredible that you did that. And I'm not saying that because I think this one is not good, okay? I'm just saying that in terms of just impressive stuff, that stuff is out of this world. It's just out of this world. Yeah, it's yeah, like it's that puzzle is the closest thing to a Super Saiyan 2 that you can think of at the same time. So yeah, I don't know, but it's not too different than reality. Like, what the hell? Anyway, this was very fun. Very fun. Also, I'm sorry if I was not on cam for the entire solve, but we did it! Yay! And this means, you all, I think you can tell also that we have only 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 puzzles left from the book. Only 5. That is, well, row 4 followed by column 4. Row 4. Okay, this one. Followed by column 4 of the overall grid. Super Saiyajin, yeah. I guess I see why. So it's column 4 and then no, sorry, row 4 and then column 4. Okay, so it's like this one and then this one. I guess also in other languages they say Saiyajin. 3, 2, 6, 15. XX and then X 6, 8, 6, 3, 5, 1, 4, 2, 1, 6. I don't know if this works, but let's see. I hope it does. It does! Yay! Also, I noticed that I didn't exactly send the link to the puzzle. Well. And also, you were right. You were right. I think it's... yeah, I was worried that I would have feel like this one being a 3 stars. It's not the case. It's clearly a 5 stars. But yeah, it's not a high 5 stars. I mean, I understand that it's a 5 stars. It's a 5 stars puzzle, and that's perfectly fine, I guess. Probably. The other one is just a 6.5 stars or similar, and that, of course, like that's the job. Let me save a screenshot of this. So, wow. The proper warm-up for JJSS2, if you are not that mad to solve the other one first. It's funnier that way. A bit. Submit comment. Lovely stuff. Surprising minimal, not that hard. Minimal puzzles are really hard because there are only so many places to look, but fun to solve regardless. Okay. Yeah, absolutely bonkers. Yeah, I agree. That was very fun. Very, very fun. Well, first of all, thank you, Bookwin, for this. And I think we can do this. Okay. I don't have the mind after this solve to just do that on mind. Okay, so... or the energies. Okay. So, in theory, we should solve this one, but we will not do that. At least not now, because it will be the last one. So, next one will just be this one, and then followed by this one, I guess. That are the entropic box of killers. Okay, this shouldn't be too hard, right? Okay, yeah, that's scary because it's a normal puzzle from the book film. That's scary. But I'm curious. Yeah, not today. Of course not today. No, I'm done as well. I am done as well. Not today. I'm done. I just wanted to see what are the other puzzles. Oh, and then you have these. This one is a Saturn, right? Yeah, but it's a very tame Saturn. Okay. So, okay, let me just open the puzzles just to see. You have these, and then you have those two. You have the the last pack of octoquadri. Yeah, okay, this one will be fun. And then to finish this one. Okay, I'm very interested about this puzzle. Yeah, but it's only 5 left. We are pretty much done. This one, I'm really interested on this one because this one looks very, very cool. I think this one will be very, very cool. At least I just feel that. And then, I mean, the only thing that really scares me, Bells, is the last one. That is this. I mean, yeah. That's the last puzzle, the last book with puzzle we will like we will solve from the book from this quest. And yes, I will just leave best comment here because I mean, what the hell you want to say? So it took Silver Step 10 days. That's insane. That's honestly insane. That will be fun. That will be fun. Yeah. It's a toroidal permaculture station A38 summation Huban ciphered. That's okay. But yeah. I love Map to Distant Lands. Honestly, I feel like it's gotten a lot less attention than my other puzzles, but I'm very proud of those. Yeah. I like, as I said, I think this one will be one of my favorites from you. And I already say that just looking at it. I love the idea. So I'm very curious. I'm really curious of that. But there will be time. I mean, 4 puzzles are not too much. Which means that probably this one will also be solved on stream. Probably. I don't see why not. And maybe this one as well. We will see. Like I like to save the 5-star solves because they go on YouTube, so they remain. Who knows? But yeah, if I manage, I'll try to have some time for that. But before saying all of that, please remember that we are at what is now? It's already 11th of April now in my time zone. So like the whole point is that this Monday, in 3 days, we will have the results of 2 and 4 of the Skunkworks League. And at the end of the week, in the 20th, if I'm not wrong, there will be the end of submissions for Toon 5. And so I'm very, very excited about that. But all of this means that if I'm correct, and I'm pretty sure I am, I will not. Wait a second. Let me have a look. I think this is like that. Yes. Yeah. Because of that, I will not solve other stuff until this Monday because, I mean, I must finish solving turn 4 puzzles and allow judges to complete their work. So I will be with them as much as I can. So I'm really happy I solved the JJSS1 now. So yeah, thanks Isaiah, thanks Bukun, thanks Vuzu, thanks Belsa for all the help and being here for all this time. Well, it was very fun. Wow. Again, Bookworm, really, I cannot tell how much I appreciate your setting styles, your setting ideas, and everything. Really, like, I mean, there are like 5 or 4 of your puzzles in my favorites. That is insane. Usually, setters don't have like that percentage of puzzles at all in my favorites. So what the hell? Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Thank you all. It was very fun, and I think we can incredibly raid something. Someone. Raid someone. There are... yeah, there is an L. There is an L that is streaming, right? So we can go to her stream, I guess. Let's try. Thanks, AQ. I hope you had fun. I hope you had fun. Let's see. Yay. Okay. And bye you all.
In fact,